What's up, guys? Young Bucks, Old Goats, episode 70. I got my boys, Tank and Hialeah Comic Bro. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
First of all, let me share. Shout out to my boy Danny, who he hit me off on this blade and bow. Never tried this. Just opened it right before the show. Pretty nice. Bourbon. Comes with this little key that you like slice open the what do you call it? The wrapper, if you will. Kentucky straight bourbon,
If you will.
Weller Distilling Company. It is 45.5% alcohol by volume, 91 proof. And what do we have? I can't even read this. It says inspired by the historic Stitzel Weller Distillery, established in 1935, Louisville, Kentucky, renowned home of the world's finest bourbons, crafted with carefully selected straight bourbon whiskeys, including the last remaining bourbon ever produced at Stitzel Weller. Check it out if you like bourbon. Pretty fucking good.
I actually had a sip of that the other day.
Did you really? And what'd you think?
Very smooth. Very smooth.
Cool.
Who wants to see me chug this 175 right now?
No,
Let's do it, bro.
No, that's too much, man. That's too much. No, you're not man enough. Stop. You're gonna hurt yourself.
What are you drinking? The good old you're doing the Jack and Cokes today?
Yes, sir. This is my go-to, dude. Like, whenever, like, sometimes I don't want to drink too heavy. I love this. Jack and Coke is what made me an alcoholic.
Oh yeah, and this is a Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. So if anybody needs help or support, we're here.
Grab a drink and pull
Yeah,
up.
grab a drink. Tell us about it.
You're so manly, Tank. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Thanks, man. That means a lot to me.
I know.
I was gonna ask, what are you drinking?
Water.
Yeah.
Vanilla Jim Beam. The motorcycle. He muted himself.
We can't hear you.
Because of the motorcycle.
Okay, he's drinking Jim Beam vanilla.
I got my vanilla, Jim Beam, and water.
Okay, shout out to the motorcycle guy.
Sorry.
All right, guys, that's cool, bro. He's part of the crew, dude. So we have NFL Championship Sunday coming up.
Yeah.
Sunday.
You guys saw the video of Gronk saying, "Yeah, we're gonna win the AFC." You guys saw the video, and then like I don't know who's recording him, and he's like, "Man, we're not in the AFC. This is the NFC."
Wait, did you guys? Why is Antonio Brown not playing for Tampa this weekend? Do you know? I just saw that before we went live.
We can look it up.
I didn't get a chance to see why.
Tank, can you check it out? I'm pulling up the point spreads here.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh wait, no,
It's gonna be quick picking the games today, guys, because we only got 2 games to pick. But before we get to those games, I do want to talk about last week's games. So last week, sorry, go ahead, bro. You got something on that?
No. It just says that the coach said he's not playing. I haven't found why.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's look at last week's games real quick before we move on, because we did pick those games. Some of us picked it with more success than others. Do I have the scores up on the screen there?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so first up, we had the Rams, Packers. Packers won that 32-18, as you can see there. That was not much of a contest.
No, the Rams just didn't have that offense, man. And their defense, man, Aaron Donald being hurt made a big difference, dude.
He was not on the field most of the time, it looked like, or not anywhere near what he normally is. Everybody picked that game right except Hialeah. 0% on that one for Hialeah. Next up, Ravens at Bills. That was 17-3. And again, that was not much of a game either, right?
It was 3-3 at the half. And Buffalo kind of did blow it, not blow it out, but they did win easily. But it was tight at half.
The interception return, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
100-yard interception return.
Game over.
And then Lamar Jackson injured.
Yeah.
You guys think Lamar is a legitimate NFL QB?
Yeah.
Bro.
I do.
You think he can win a Super Bowl?
Dude, he's only like in his fourth season? He's still got a ton of career left ahead of him.
Yeah,
I don't know
I think.
I don't know if he's gonna make it playing the style that he plays, but you never know, man. You never know. I'm not saying it's impossible.
We all picked that game right, by the way. Hialeah, Goat, Bum, and Tank. Do you think he's going to be better than Michael Vick?
I think he already is. Did Vick ever win an MVP?
I don't think so. No.
Did he ever get to? Well, he's got into the playoffs. He's won his division. No, he didn't win the division, but he's won the division. Best record last year in the AFC. Made it to the playoffs in his two only starting seasons. Right?
He's made it to the playoffs every year. He won his first playoff game this year, right?
Yeah, I think he's on the way to being better than Vic. Vic never made it to never really won anything either, right?
That would be correct. Yeah,
he's already eclipsed that. He never won an MVP.
Okay, fair enough.
And he doesn't dogfight as of now.
That's a big plus.
We don't know how good he is at dog fights. That we don't know yet.
It says that AB is out on a knee injury.
Oh wow.
Okay. We thought that might have been some type of personal conduct thing. Hialeah? Is that what you're
crazy chick?
Is that what you're insinuating?
No, not at all. I just hadn't heard anything, and all of a sudden on the Friday before the game, that comes out. It just felt kind of, I don't know.
It says that he missed practice Wednesday and Thursday with a knee injury.
Okay, so it was there.
Well, let's go to the next game that happened on Sunday, and this was the Browns at Chiefs, and there's a key injury there, but they have declared Mahomes 100% fit to play, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
he's practiced, I think, the last 2 days. So.
Boy, they got a pretty good fucking scare there with Cleveland, huh?
Yeah. Cleveland probably should have won, man. If that ball doesn't go out of the end zone at the end of the first half, that was a big freaking play, man. You never know what happens if they score right there.
Yeah, you just lost 7 points, and I don't know if they scored. Did they score right after that, or
KC took it down and got a field goal right before the half?
So that's what you would call a 10-point swing right there.
A 10-point swing, and they only lost by what, 5?
That's right. That's the game right there.
That was the game. Game, man.
And good old Chad Henne strapping on his nutsack and running for that first down, and then almost running for the first down, and then throwing a pass. Nice big nutsack on Andy Reid being able to call that play too, right? Most coaches will do the old fucking quarterback sneak or some shit.
Yeah. No, that was a fucking. You know what? You got to go out swinging, and that's what they did, and it worked.
But that's Andy Reid, right? He that's an Andy Reid type thing.
Yeah, I would say.
I thought that was going to be that wacky thing that happens. And then the final game, fucking Tom Brady, dude. Fucking Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, 30-20 over the Saints.
Defense won that game.
Is that it for Drew Brees?
I believe so.
Kind of always coming up short, right? Like the last decade or so, kind of like somebody, the bum told me they're like the Steelers of the NFC, who like are always there, but like they seem to crap out a lot in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have the arm anymore, man. It seems like it's just he doesn't have the strength anymore. Like they brought in Winston to throw that long bomb,
50-yard touchdown, first play.
Yeah, on that trick play.
Yeah.
After that, that's when the game started. Because before that, it was boring as fuck.
Yeah, Taysom Hill was out. I think he normally would have been doing that play. So with that, dude, just to give out the records, Hialeah was 2-2.
500, baby.
Yep, that's losing if you're gambling. The bum was 3-1, and I was 4-0, and Tank was 4-0. And I think last week he was also like the best in the playoffs. So he's leading the way in the playoffs. So
nice.
Let's give it up for Tank, dude.
Thanks.
Now you're gonna have to start losing because I won the regular season and I want to win the postseason too. So take this as your Super Bowl victory, and then start losing after this. So that's what we have left there, right?
Yeah. Nice graphic.
2 of these teams. Are you being facetious?
No, that looks nice.
Okay, I didn't make it. I stole it from somebody.
It looks nice.
Okay, thank you.
I never said you made it. I just said nice graphic.
It is. Shout out to gridironexperts.com, who I stole that graphic from. 2 of these teams were here last year in the Final Four. Does anybody recognize them?
All right, it was Casey, it was Casey and Green Bay.
There you go. Now, don't you think it's the Packers' time?
I believe so. I have them in the final.
Me and you have the same final, which is on the right side of the screen.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Green Bay Bills, you guys.
Sorry, not on the right side of the screen. It's on the bottom of the screen.
No.
No, Green Bay Bills.
Green Bay Bills.
I'm sorry. You're right, dude. When we have the same thing.
Yeah.
Diagonal. Whatever. Let me just make it easier. Bills Packers. That's our fucking final, right?
Yeah. Mine is the opposite diagonal.
Tank is the exact opposite of us. All right, but let's just take it game by game. Let's see what these point spreads are.
Yeah, let's see the point spread. I'm interested.
So 3:05 Sunday, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got to go to Green Bay. And the Packers are favored by 3.5. What is an episode of Young Bucks or Gold without checking the weather in Green Bay, right?
No, of course. It wouldn't be the same.
Or Buffalo.
Randy, are you surprised that this is the early game? I kind of am. This kind of seems more like the marquee game. I would expect this at later on in the evening.
They're both good though.
I don't know. These are
great games.
Good fucking games. Probably hard to choose one.
No, they're excellent games, but just the whole Brady, Rodgers
veterans.
I don't know, man. Arguably, you got the defending champions, right? Don't they deserve like the main event? If you're the champion,
that's a good point.
Fighting in the main event. If this were boxing,
that's a good point. It's the young bucks versus the old goats.
Exactly, dude. That's exactly what these 2 games are. But let's focus on the old goats first. Tampa Bay. We're looking at the weather, right? So let's see. This game is. How do I get to Saturday? Saturday, go over a little bit more. Sunday.
No, go back.
Yeah, way too far. Sunday, and that's about 3 p.m. kickoff time. Is that what it says?
Yeah, 3:05.
Okay, so we're gonna be 29. It's gonna be just Green Bay cold, right? But don't look like any snow. 7 mile per hour wind. 10% chance of precipitation.
Yeah, it's just gonna be cold.
Just gonna be cold. Nothing Tommy Boy is not used to. But I don't know about the rest of his teammates. You know, I know when the Dolphins have to go play in the cold, historically, you know, their dicks shrivel up and they can't fucking do anything usually. So we'll see. Hopefully that happens to Tampa Bay. Anybody care to pick this game first?
I got the Bucks, dude.
Of course you do. So
I'm going Green Bay. And to cover.
Okay, so Tank is taking the Buccaneers, and me and Hialeah are taking the Packers. And I don't know, dude. I feel like Aaron Rodgers has kind of been like almost at the peak of his powers right now.
MVP?
Maybe, dude. The other guy would be what? On the other game, one of the other two quarterbacks, maybe.
Yeah, I would say so. And then of course Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Did they haven't voted on that, right?
No, not yet.
They vote on that at the end of the season, but it's not supposed to count anything that happens in the regular season.
Right. I think it might do it before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, maybe that week where there's not a lot going on. Okay, and then the final game is the defending champions, and the Buffalo Bills are going down to Kansas City, and this is a 3-point spread for the Chiefs. But before we pick this game, are these kind of like the 4 best teams in the NFL, would you say? Or is there do you think somebody got left out? I'll listen to you guys for a second here.
I would say so, dude. I don't think anybody got left out.
I think the Saints had a better regular season than the Bucks, and I think they just ran out of steam. I think
the Bucks did start off a little slow.
Yeah, they didn't have they were good, but they had a lot of bugs. But of course, it was Brady adjusting to a new team and all that, so that's understandable. I'm fine with saying that. It's a toss up between them and the Saints, and you know what? They beat the Saints, so yeah, let's go with that. They proved they were the better team.
Pretty damn close to the best 4 teams, you know.
Yeah.
At least, I think, you know, arguably the Buccaneers, but the other 3, pretty much, you know, that's who should be there, right?
Yes, definitely.
I mean, look at their records: 13-3, 13-3, 14-2.
4 great quarterbacks. 4 great quarterbacks.
One of them a cheater, the other 3 upstanding citizens, as far as we know. So
time will tell.
Well, time's already told us that he's a cheater. That's
no. I was saying about the other 3.
Mahomes, I'll give you, dude. If Mahomes plays like 2 more years, and like he decides to retire, he's probably a Hall of Famer.
That'll give him what, 3 starting seasons? 6 in total if he plays 3 more years.
Yeah, he's already had 3.
That guy's not going anywhere, man.
No, I'm just saying that's how great he's been.
Well, I don't know if I want him to stick around. He is in the Raiders division, so. But I don't wish nothing bad on anybody. So, and he's fucking amazing to watch. So I'm not gonna hate.
Speaking of bad luck and having a great quarterback in the division, we dealt with Tom Brady for all those years. Now we got fucking Josh Allen in Buffalo there, who looks like he's gonna be another fucking star for a long time. Okay, dude. Based on my Super Bowl pick, I have to take the Bills in this game.
Yeah, with a 3-point line.
Yeah,
I'm taking the Bills.
I got the Chiefs.
You think they'll cover?
Yeah.
4 points.
You guys think this little concussion gonna mess up Mahomes?
No, I'm not. I think he'll be fine to play, man. I'm not gonna. I don't think they'll use it as an excuse. So say if they do lose, they're not using it as an excuse. I don't. I think he's fine.
Yeah, I don't think so, dude. It didn't look that brutal. It kind of just looked like they stretched out his neck a little bit.
Yeah.
Like they did like a wrestling move on him, like a snap mare, and just kind of fucked him up.
Man.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
he didn't really hit, and it didn't look like he. It was a helmet to helmet. It didn't seem like anything like that.
they kind of buried his head a little bit, but then they flipped him back.
Yeah.
Hey, our boy, former Dolphin coach Dan Campbell, got hired 6-year deal with the Lions. Remember Dan Campbell took over for
Nope.
Was it for Philbin?
I don't remember him, man.
He was like the tough guy tight end coach, and I think when they got rid of Philbin, he's the one who took over here. And he coached the last 6 or 7 games. I think they won like 3 games, and then he went to New Orleans, and he was there for a while, and now he got the head coaching gig at Detroit. I really like that guy, dude. Old school, hard-nosed guy.
Was that the last vacancy that was open?
I'm not sure what's up with the Texans. Can you check that, Tank? If anybody...
Oh, yeah. I think the Texans are still open.
Yeah.
San Diego got a coach, right?
I am not sure.
Sperano. Did he come in for Sperano, Randy?
It's possible, bro. I could have swore it was Philbin, though. All right, Hialeah, you've been watching the Dolphins a long time. How would you say the Dolphins' scoring was this year, without looking anything up, just off the top of your head? Their offensive scoring and offensive and points. We're just talking points here.
It was sporadic, man. It was they didn't have a running back. They went in with Jordan Howard and I forget the other guy, Breda. They kind of ended the season with Gaskin, which I liked. But
Gaskin and Ahmed.
Yeah, that offense just didn't scare anybody, man. It was just so unpredictable,
So if I told you, conspiracy theory, if I told you that the Dolphins scored 404 points with Chan Gailey this year, and that was the most points the Dolphins scored since 1986 with Dan Marino, true or false?
Well, since you're asking the question like that, it's probably true, but I wouldn't have believed that.
It's true, man. The Dolphins scored 404 points, and it's the most points they've ever scored since 1986 with Dan Marino. Of course, the league has changed, right? In 1986, Dan Marino was scoring way more than the rest of the league. This year, we're kind of just a little bit above average, but still more points than we scored back then. I thought that was super interesting.
What was the points per game for them?
It was right around 25.
Wow, that is very surprising.
Yeah.
The last update on the Texans is they interviewed Josh McCown, our head coach.
Wow, that guy was playing quarterback not too long ago.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, Josh McCown. That's right. For Tampa, didn't he play for Tampa?
He played everywhere, dude.
The Eagles, I think, was the last one, no?
He played for everybody. Yeah, I think it was. I think you're right, the Eagles. But he played for everybody.
The Jets. I think he played on the Jets for a little while too. He must be coaching somewhere.
He's the Ryan Fitzpatrick of his time.
Yeah, exactly. Phillip Rivers retired, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hall of Fame?
That's a tough one for me. I don't know. I don't think so. I'd say no.
He's borderline for the stats, but never really even got to a Super Bowl.
You know what we need to do for a future show? Go through our top 10 should not be in the Hall of Fame players.
All right. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like the Johnson Show. When are you going to invite me, and when are we going to do that show on the Johnson Show?
All right. Well, I'll cook it up. I'll cook it up.
I just put you on the spot. All right.
I'll cook it up.
Talk to my people. Tell your people. We'll do
Bring
it.
the motorcycle guy.
Don't mute out the motorcycle guy, dude.
You sure? All right. Motorcycle guy stays.
Yeah, that guy. Love that.
You guys want to hear Philip Rivers stats?
Yeah, go ahead, shoot it. Let's hear him.
244 games. Approximate value. You guys know what that is?
Approximate value?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, whatever. I won't say.
Just give his yards and his touchdowns and his interceptions.
Yards is 63,440.
He has over 400 touchdowns, pretty sure.
Touchdowns 421, interceptions 209.
That's a nice ratio.
One more touchdown than Dan Marino, by the way. Dan Marino had 420.
Nice.
Yeah.
64.9 completion.
That's good.
I think he had a higher completion percentage than Dan Marino.
And 7.8 yards gained per pass.
That's nice. That's a real good average.
The knock on him is he never went deep into the playoffs, right?
Yeah, and he had some great teams, bro. He was part of some freaking great teams.
I tell you what he is, dude. Hall of Fame sperm count, that guy. He's got like 9 kids.
Yes.
So Hall of Fame shooter in that regard.
Right?
Yeah, he said he wanted to settle down and have some more kids now. Jesus, poor lady, dude.
Oh, he was with the Colts his whole career.
No,
Chargers.
this year. Yeah, career Charger, basically.
Hey, whoever.
Oh, okay, it's 2020. My bad.
That's gonna be a nice quarterback coming in to get that team, man. That team is. I like the coach. You got a good running back. You got an amazing offensive line. That's a nice little situation if you're coming in.
Jacoby Brissett is there, but
I like Jacoby.
Yeah, they might give him a chance. Is this going to be one of those things like 10 years from now where like we forget that he played for the Colts and it's going to be like one of those oddities? Oh, remember that year Philip Rivers played on the Colts?
Yeah, he ended his career with the Colts. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Who did Johnny Unitas end his career with? And he played for the Colts.
It was a weird one. We talked about it once.
The Chargers.
Oh, there you go.
It's reverse. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of quarterbacks and chances, the Steelers signed Dwayne Haskins.
Probably for nothing, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Maybe you can strain them out. Why not? Is Ben out for sure, or that's not been?
I think he still has more in the tank.
Speaking of quarterbacks, should we trade the picks for Tua or Deshaun?
If that deal's on the table, I'm fucking doing it, dude. Deshaun's a proven commodity, dude.
He's a beast, bro.
You know what that guy is. We don't. Well, some people may say they know what Tua is, but he's not Deshaun Watson.
Who scored more points, Houston or the Dolphins?
Look it up.
I don't know. I know the Dolphins were around 25, 26 points a game. But Deshaun Watson as a rookie after 2-3 games,
you knew it.
You knew he was a baller already.
Yeah.
Can't really say that for Tua.
And he came in like in week 4 or something. He wasn't the starter right away. He came in like in the 3rd, 4th week.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to go back to the picks. How lucky is Tom fucking Brady that if he wins, he's going to play a fucking home Super Bowl for the first time in the history of the NFL?
I don't think it's luck.
What do you mean? That's never happened in 50-something years or 6. I don't know what's.
Dude, he's the golden boy, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if anybody would. The stars would line up for anybody. It would be for him
because he's the luckiest football player of all time. Tuck rule. You know, fuck.
He always brings the tuck rule when he's talking about Tom Brady and how
Tom has another tuck rule. He tucks his pecker in his fucking like buffalo, like what's that guy's name from Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. Put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah.
Hey, is Tom Brady like the MJ of the NFL?
Pretty much.
No, dude.
Like when you think of the best player ever in the NFL, do you think Tom
He's
Brady?
the LeBron of the NFL. Goes to a lot of Super Bowls, loses a lot of them, wins some of them. LeBron's never been caught cheating. That's the only thing I'll give LeBron.
So
Dude,
who is?
he won more Super Bowls than any. He wins some of them. He won more than anybody.
Does he have the most rings?
Yes.
Yeah. He also probably has the most losses, though.
No.
Who has more losses?
Kelly.
Aren't they the same? Didn't they lose 4 each?
They lost 3. He's lost 3. And you know what? You know who else? Elway lost like 3.
All right, hold on.
Frank Tarkenton lost 4.
I stopped trying to change the subject. Tom Brady lost 2 to Eli.
Right. And
He
one
lost
to Philly. To Philly.
One to Nick Foles.
That's it. He's lost 3.
Should have fucking lost. Should have fucking lost to the Falcons.
But he didn't.
Matt Ryan's fault.
Should have lost to the fucking Seahawks.
He should have lost to the Carolina Panthers as well then. He should have lost to the Rams. But he didn't.
Twice he should have lost to the Rams. All right, I thought there was another one that he legitimately lost. So he's only lost 3.
Yeah.
How many has he cheated on?
Everyone. Every single one. Jesus Christ, dude.
Wait, so who is the MJ then, Randy? Or there isn't one yet?
Who's the MJ of the NFL?
Yeah.
It's probably going to end up being Mahomes.
Maybe when it's all said and done, you're probably right.
But to me, the best football player of all time is Jerry Rice, probably.
He comes to mind fast, don't he?
Dude, every you look at that guy and everything about him, you're like, yep. Just fucking precision. Not the fastest guy, not the biggest guy, but dude, like everything was calculated, everything. Of course, he had a great coach, he had a great team and everything, but
great quarterback. Three great quarterbacks. 3 great quarterbacks.
Yes, but then with Rich Gannon on your team there late in his career, super fucking productive, dude. Yeah, there were 5-yard outs and shit and 5-yard slants, but super productive. I mean, they went to Super Bowl, right?
And Rich Gannon, that's the 3rd quarterback. He had 3 great quarterbacks. Rich Gannon won the MVP. And he got over 1,000 yards, I think, every season that he was with the Raiders. That guy was money.
Yeah.
A little off topic. I was asking my boss, like, who's like the greatest athlete he saw? Like, he feels proud to say. He went Tyson. Like, it was crazy, he said, to see him go into the ring and knock out a guy in 4 seconds and the fight is over.
Tyson also fought a lot of chumps, though, too.
Yeah, but that's not his fault, like you like to say.
It's not.
He said MJ and Tyson were like the 2 like amazing things he saw. Because I don't really have that much.
I guess LeBron and Brady, I guess, is,
I guess Messi and Ronaldo, that I got those 2.
But understated in baseball is Mike Trout. That guy is a fucking phenom, dude. He's tremendous, but he plays in California real late, and a lot of people don't care about baseball down here. But that he hasn't won the titles or anything like that, but, that guy's an awesome player.
You guys saw Bo Jackson.
Yeah, Bo Jackson was like, in the grand scheme of thing, like a flash in the pan, right?
Yeah, flash in the pan. He just didn't have the longevity. He just got hurt, career ending, but that guy was a fucking monster, dude.
Like you said,
bro.
Jerry Rice. It's crazy.
Before we wrap up the sports hour, I want to bring on one of our boys here real quick so he can well, he's into boxing too. Maybe he'll chime in with your boxing comment there, Tank. And I know he's a big UFC guy. He's probably going to watch the fights tomorrow, and that's why I invited him on real quick to talk a little bit combat sports. My boy, Chris, he likes to fight out in Cutler Bay, Cutler Ridge sometimes. There he is. What's up, bro?
You're muted.
I think we have technical difficulties. He'll figure it out.
Click on the screen.
Oh, there's a little mute button by your name probably on the upper right-hand corner. Do I have him muted? I'm an idiot if I have him muted.
No, you wouldn't. Not right off the bat like that.
No, at
No,
the
I
bottom there's a little bar that has a microphone, a camera.
There it
There
is.
you go.
There you go.
What up, guys?
What's up, Chris?
Chris, how you doing, bro?
How are you, Tank? Hi, Leah. What's up?
What's up, Chris?
Good, brother. Good. How's everybody doing? Good.
Peachy.
Yeah,
Doing
we
good,
good.
bro.
Good,
Cheers.
bro. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
So, my man, you gonna be watching the fights tomorrow?
Oh yes, I'm gonna be watching the UFC fights.
I imagine you would.
You
So,
know,
what are you thinking?
you guys know who's fighting, right? Conor McGregor. I mean, this guy's like
McGregor?
fucking. He's one of the best, man. So tomorrow, I expect him to like perform and like bring like the fireworks and stuff. But he's one of the best. He's only lost to significantly to the other guy who's the best. But I'm waiting for boxing to revive itself, honestly, man. But it's just it's going too slow. So UFC's filling the gap.
It's on its way though.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys, but it's the early stages. Nobody is no namers.
Right, might
you
get
know what I mean?
Fury, Joshua soon. So,
Right, and we just came off the Garcia fight. You see the Garcia fight?
oh yeah,
Man, what a great fight!
mm-hmm.
God, when he went down that round,
It's
I was
nice
like,
to see a great fighter get knocked down, right?
yeah, bro, that kid went down and got back up. I mean, he's 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dangerous. That
Who
kid
would you
has like
think-
crazy strength.
Who would you take if him and Gervonta?
Ah, you know what? I'm gonna have to go with Tank.
Yeah, you gotta go Tank, dude.
I'm gonna go with Tank. He reminds me of like Mike Tyson, man. But like he like boxes.
How about if Garcia wouldn't have gone down? You still would go Tank? It's like
Yeah.
taking the armor for me, bro. That's like, to me. You know what I found interesting? That he's being hyped up, and he's not that he's not good, but he's being hyped up so much. He got knocked down, and then when he won the fight, it almost seemed like he couldn't believe himself that he won that fight, and that to me was like, damn, maybe he's not that good. He doesn't believe in himself that much. It just he went crazy.
You know who he is? He's Fernando Vargas, and Gervonta is Tito Trinidad. And when they meet, like the other look, this guy got dropped. Like if Gervonta catches him, he's not gonna get up.
No.
Oh man. So I don't know. He's fast and everything. He's just too young. I think Davis has got better people in his background. Honestly, you got this guy Mayweather, who they're gonna put him on the belt now. You know the ring belt that they always have like all the fighters on.
Mm-hmm.
They approved him and they're gonna put him on it because he's like the best. You know.
I got a Mayweather conspiracy. I'm gonna leave it to the end of the show.
All right.
Mayweather conspiracy.
Yo, doesn't get any better than that.
There's a Mayweather
There's a
conspiracy
Mayweather
that
conspiracy.
under the radar, bro. But anyways,
Okay.
I'm gonna save that.
Yeah.
Back to Conor and Poirier. The first fight, Poirier lost. That was years ago.
Round one.
Yeah.
Look, I will not be surprised if that shit happens again.
Another round one.
Surprised would you be if
I got
Poirier wins?
Super surprised. Like almost like super like no way Jose surprised. Like Conor McGregor is like he's an animal, bro. If you wrestle him, then we saw his weakness. It's kind of like Mike Tyson's weakness. You box him and his weakness, but anyone else who wants to rumble, and Dustin Poirier wants to rumble, he's gonna leave himself open, man. And you already know what happens.
Yeah, I think the only way you could beat McGregor is taking him to the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the new fighting, which I don't like. They should make a division where it's just wrestling.
You mean WWE?
Yeah. There's good.
bro.
Grappling and wrestling is good, but this, I don't know. I just feel like don't put them with the guy. It's almost like the old UFC, like the kickboxer versus the karate guy, and like now it's uneven. But I like it. I like the grappling, but it's getting a little out of hand, man. They just spend
You
like
must say
hours
though,
on
it takes a lot of skill to get
it's
somebody on the
skill,
ground.
it's art. It's art, right? Like it's art. But that's the problem. Sometimes in the squared circle or in the arena, like art, like Mayweather is an artist, but look how it got tainted. Where you're like, I don't want to see this shit.
That's what I was gonna say exactly.
But it's beautiful artwork. What he does, he fights going
He's, one of the,
backwards.
he's the best defensive fighter there's ever been.
Yeah, it's boring, and
It's
I don't like
boring.
to watch it. So that's why UFC needs to be careful that they don't fall into that with all this like hugging and shit on the floor. Like, all right, what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it happens in boxing sometimes too. One of those fights where they're like hugging all the time. Like, fuck, dude, this is
Yeah, it's like the worst.
break it
But
up.
I know there's
break
art
it up.
there. I know there's art. We're trying to be savages watching it. Like, rip his head off.
Yeah, we want to be in the fucking gladiator arena, you know, as fans.
Right.
What's that Rick and Morty thing? The dome?
When he had the big arm. When he had the big old arm. Like, that's a great episode, man.
That's like a take on Mad Max, right? A little bit.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
Thunderdome.
for that whole thing, yeah.
2 minutes to 1 man leaves.
We don't want another hero.
Hell yeah,
Come on, man. Tina Turner,
love those movies.
classic.
And the last one of those is for me the best movie in the last probably 5-10 years, whatever that is.
That movie's phenomenal, dude.
Fury Road.
I haven't seen any of them.
Wow, you didn't see the Fury Road one, the remake?
Pure adrenaline, dude.
Good, man.
That movie's freaking fire. Bro.
Yeah, it's good. It's on HBO Max. Shout out to HBO Max.
And a fucking badass female lead that they didn't like shove down her throat. She's just fucking badass because she's just fucking
Charlize
badass.
Theron.
Yeah,
That's right.
she was badass in that movie. So you're all in on fucking McGregor.
I'm gonna go McGregor. I'm gonna say McGregor. Next time we meet, boys, hopefully I'm right. I say McGregor.
Chris, he had to come down in weight, right?
I think they're meeting. I think they're both meeting heavier because they all went up since their last meet. So now they're heavier. This is a different Dustin Poirier. Don't get me wrong, different. But I just feel like you can't let Conor McGregor hit you because then you get in trouble, you know. And Dustin Poirier, he's that guy. He's a warrior. But he always has black eyes and shit. Like, so he's gonna get popped, man.
He likes that shit though.
Yeah. And he's the wrong guy to tangle with. Look what happened. Round one, he came hard. Round one, the last fight. Boop.
Tank, what's the money odds on this fight? Can you pull that up real quick just to see what?
Shit, I wonder what that is.
Are there some other good fights tomorrow night? What's the other?
Listen. The co-main event. Don't sleep on that. It's Dan Hooker against Chandler. Michael Chandler is his debut because he's a badass in Bellator. And Dana White went over there, hired him, and told him, "I'll give you a good ass fight." And he's fighting the guy that Dustin Poirier beat last, Dan Hooker. I don't know if you saw that fight. They went toe to toe. Everyone beat the shit out of each other. He's really good. I think he's British. He's British.
Hey, Poirier's kind of like on a nice little streak, right? Winning.
Yeah. He's up there. The contenders for the belt that either Khabib retires tomorrow, he'll announce it, or he's coming back.
He's coming back, bro.
He's coming back. He's pulling the Mayweather.
It's a minus 305 for McGregor.
Wow. I mean,
you gotta put up 3 bills to get 1 bill.
no, man. Listen, I only bet with the underdogs when it's wrong. You can read it sometimes. Sometimes I see fights. I'm like, oh, they're wrong here, and I tell my girl because my girl's got a bookie. She goes and plays that bet, and boom, winner, chicken dinner.
Andy Ruiz would have been a nice bet. That was, I think, 30-1 odds or something.
Yeah, but you couldn't see that though.
But it's worth it sometimes.
Sometimes. That's like just gambling at the casino and shit.
Let's put in $20, bro. 20, you get 6 bills, bro.
You get
6
something
bills on $20. What the fuck? $20.
Yeah, what's $20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
win,
I
dude.
stick with McGregor, man. I think McGregor will win tomorrow.
You know what? I don't know shit about UFC, but the only thing I can see is I keep seeing McGregor with Rolls Royces and watches, and he's stunting, and like I'm like, damn, you're about to fight, bro. You know, sometimes that shit kind of. I know.
Yeah.
Floyd does that shit well, but I don't know, dude.
McGregor's the Ric Flair of the UFC, bro. Get the hell out of town, dude.
That guy's a beast, man. He's a beast. If you when you have a chance one day, if you want, there's a Netflix show of him. It shows you all the way to his Jose Aldo fight. You'll see that kid like from the beginning. He's a beast. Dana White found him before the tattoos, man. And then by himself, made himself that rich, fight Mayweather. What a theatric it was.
Dude, Jose Aldo was a fucking badass, bro.
Yeah, he was. He still is. They might fight again because he's on the rise. He just came off a win. He beat the Ecuadorian kid that I was rooting for because I'm from Ecuador, Chito Vera, something like that, and he won. So he's in the radar. McGregor keeps winning. I'm pretty sure Jose Aldo wants his rematch.
Dude, when Aldo came out, dude, he was fucking beatable, bro.
Yeah, well.
Wow, good.
And you know what? I thought he was gonna give McGregor some problems, and he knocked him out in 13 seconds.
That's crazy, bro.
That's retarded. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, man, good fights tomorrow, man.
Oh, hey, and nobody here would do this, of course, and nobody we know. But some people like to get the non-paying stream for the fights. You guys heard Dana White?
Oh yeah, what's that all about? I told my girl I'm scared. I told my girl I'm scared. I'm gonna pay for the shit.
All I heard was he said, "Oh, I'm glad you asked me." Somebody asked him about it. He goes, "We got one, so you'll see." I think he's just trying to scare people.
I think so too, but I'm not taking my chances.
They must lose a shitload of money like that, bro.
You know what though? I will say this: every McGregor fight, I bought it. Yeah, for sure. That's my way of giving. You know what I mean? Like, here you go, dog.
You heard that, Dana? He's paid.
Hey, paying.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's yeah. You like
Hey,
it?
Shout out to all the pirates out there that let us do that shit, man. I'm still with them. You know what I mean? I'll fly the sails, dog.
Oh,
I'm watching a movie right now.
Are you guys ready for my Floyd Mayweather conspiracy?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The Floyd Mayweather conspiracy.
He is fighting next month, right? Somebody said it earlier.
Yeah, he's fighting Jake Paul, right? Logan Paul. Sorry.
It's a straight up boxing match.
It's a real match. They're gonna fight, kind of like Nate Robinson, his brother. That guy's brother is fighting Mayweather, the older one.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
He's gonna get mocked.
Get the fuck out of town, dude.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna predict that right now. First of all, he's gonna
that's
get
a big
paid.
motherfucker, bro.
Big dude. He can fight. No, listen. The kid's good. He's strong and everything, but he's gonna try to hit Mayweather, and Mayweather's gonna like let him do his thing, and then he's gonna mop him. Watch.
Mayweather, he doesn't have punching power, and he's always had kind of problems with his hands.
Yeah.
I don't.
But speed kills, brother.
No, he's gonna pepper him. That's for sure.
Yeah. He'll take him to the ocean. He'll take him all the way to fucking 40 feet.
He's gonna make him miss and shit. But you never know, dude. With boxing, one punch.
Yeah, just take one. Yeah, you're right.
And that's a big motherfucker, bro. I ain't paying for it, but I'll be.
What's the size difference between the two?
I mean, one's a tall giant. The other one's like a little
look
dwarf.
it up right now.
Dude, I think Paul's.
He's a big dude.
He's close to 200 pounds, I think.
Paul's the one that knocked down Nate Robinson, right?
He's the young one.
No, yeah, this is his other brother that did.
This is Logan Paul. Yeah, that was Jake Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, he fought KSI. I think it was like dude's name was like another.
Yeah.
The other brother, the one that fight Mayweather, fought that guy.
Okay, who did this guy fight before?
I think I'm sorry. He revenged the loss of his brother. That's right.
Oh, okay.
So he fought the same dude, and then he fought Nate Robinson. So he's 2-0.
Hey, the odds is Mayweather minus 2,000.
What? Hey, if you bet on Logan Paul, bro, $100, imagine he wins.
What is that? 200 bands?
It's a party, bro. It's a party for me.
Let's do a community.
Let's do it. Let's put $100, bro.
Community pool.
I'm fucking Logan Paul to beat Mayweather. It's
all right, so Mayweather is 5'8", Logan is 6'2".
Holy shit! That's not that much, but it's a difference.
Mayweather's the reach is Mayweather 72, Logan 76.
That's not that different for the size, actually.
Floyd is 43, Logan is 25.
Just got no skills, bro.
How about the weight?
The skills is gonna be a problem.
How old is Mayweather?
Mayweather
43.
43.
Wow.
Mayweather is 50-0. Logan is 0-1.
So he lost to that KSI guy.
He lost to that KSI guy. His brother avenged him, and then his brother fought Nate. on the undercard of Tyson and fucking Roy Jones.
I saw that. He got knocked off.
If you put $100, you get $750.
That's crazy, dog. I think I'm gonna do it.
So it's minus 750.
No, it's plus 750. If you put 100 on Logan.
Okay, that's not that great. Yeah, no. I was thinking. I thought you said 2,000.
It's still worth it. It's still
Mayweather
worth it.
is negative 2,000.
It's still worth it. It's still worth it if you put $100. Think about this. You're putting $100 down on something, and if it pops, you get money back. It's like playing fucking slot machine.
I guess. What's the weight difference, bro? I didn't hear. What's the weight difference?
It doesn't say. Let me see. I'll look it up.
Mayweather will probably be at 154, 160, maybe.
Maybe there's a tail of the tape somewhere.
They have to catch they have to do it at a catch weight for sure.
Yeah. Or maybe you can look up his weight when he fought KSI. Maybe that'll give us the weight. But
anyways, here's the thing.
No, it says that Paul has a 50-pound advantage.
Look, check this out. I'm going to tell you something.
So he's like 200.
Yeah. Maybe it's going to be a new trend, and it'll start now. It'll start as of today. But as of right now, in the history of the sport of boxing, never has another athlete who doesn't box come in and whoop the boxer. Okay? It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Definitely not with Mayweather, dude.
With any of them, any of the guys. You can get a guy who's great at basketball, like Nate Robinson, put him in the gym, in the boxing gym, some guy's going to kick his ass. Some 16-year-old boxer will whoop his ass.
Yeah, bro, but they can't get it twisted, those people. Just because you put the ball on them, you're not going to go.
Can't play fight, man.
This other guy's not a boxer either, but, obviously,
yes. Floyd Mayweather, like, he's going to fucking...
Yeah.
He's gonna dance with him.
What makes it interesting is the weight difference.
He's not just any boxer, too, bro. Come on.
I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, but know, it's tougher than people think it is, man.
I feel like
All right, let's do it. Conspiracy about Mayweather.
All right. Last year, when COVID popped off and became the top story in the world for a long time, and arguably it still is.
The government doesn't want us to hear him.
Yo, he sounds like he's playing the piano and shit.
It's the fucking government, dude. Joe Biden.
The minute conspiracy comes up, he breaks up.
The government does not want you to talk about Mayweather for sure, dog.
Did you notice that, bro? The moment I start telling the story, everything went black.
Yeah,
wow, dude, it's a conspiracy.
Try it again. See if it's true.
Fuck you, Hialeah. So, his wife died last year, bro. Did you guys know that?
Whose wife?
What is it? No, his baby mama.
Baby mama died, and she was gonna do a tell-all book coming up about times he got in trouble for hitting her and other things. And Tank, maybe you can look it up. I believe she died like in her car, chilling, and they found that she OD'd on some drug, and she had never really had any drug problems, and she had never had any issues like that.
You're saying it here first.
I'm not saying it first. I heard it on another podcast, and I liked it, so I'm repeating it.
You know what? I've never heard that, and now that you're saying that, like, I mean, what's sounds plausible.
Sounds plausible.
It's supposed to be an overdose fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Xanax fentanyl overdose.
Oof.
But just because she's never had any issues before doesn't mean she wasn't fucking doing it.
Yeah, right. The secret little.
I'm just presenting some facts.
That's a good one, though. I mean, we could get him arrested. Let's start the campaign.
Look back on his IG, and he posted like for 5 days in a row pictures of her, and I love you and I miss you, and they weren't even together, dude. Like by all accounts, they weren't really liking each other at all during that time. I don't know, kind of interesting.
You know what? I'm gonna do research on that. Next time you invite me, I'm gonna have a handful. A bag full of evidence.
We'll throw that into the next conspiracy episode that we do.
For sure, because that's brand new. I've never heard of that.
Okay, can I just say?
We should do Crime Stopper, like Crime Solvers.
Can I just say? Let's say there was something, right? You don't think some prosecutor or something would want to make a name for themselves if there was something? and that his ass would have been. Let's do it. Make a name for themselves. If there was some,
This is what he has right here.
That's what they wanted. That's the names they wanted, but those were $1 bills. The names they wanted, Benjamin. What are the other ones?
Jackson.
I'm sure Mayweather's lawyers get phone calls. He's like, "Yo, take it easy, take it easy."
You want front row seats, bro? Fucking
Washington.
Fight or not?
What
you
else?
Want your kids to go to private school or no? Shut the fuck up.
You want to be on the money team? All right, we got you, dog. What else you want?
A TME hat and a shirt. Don't worry about it. The guy's like,
want a McLaren?
I guess you're right. When you have that much money, you know, there's a possibility that you can look at OJ Simpson. I mean, fucking got away with murder, dog, in front of our faces.
Because of money, dude. Well, the money and other shit that was going on too, the racial stuff.
But it played a big role. That team he put together, that shit played a big role.
That's number one. If you don't got that, bro, you know how many people get.
That was the All-Star team. What is it now? The USA team, though. The '92
Dream Team.
The Dream Team.
Kardashian, Dershowitz, Shapiro. I don't remember.
Cochran.
Johnny Cochran, dog.
If it does not fit, you must have quit.
Yeah.
Wow, what a crazy shit.
Rest in peace.
Dude, what a show that was, huh?
Yeah, bro.
What a show, dude.
Bingo.
The live show or the show?
The real shit. The real shit.
Yeah, the circus that was happening.
It was a fucking circus, bro.
We got to do an episode on that, dude.
Speaking of that, did you guys watch Night Stalker on Netflix?
Oh,
I've seen that a long
good
time.
fucking show.
Listen,
Yeah.
let me give you guys something. I'm
My
glad
wife's
you
been
said
watching
this, bro. I'm so glad you just brought this up. And my girlfriend's probably tired of hearing this shit, but let me tell you something, man. Before this show, before the trailer came out, because I saw the trailer last week, you know, I'm so obsessed with this dude. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when I was 9 years old, dog, I lived in East Los Angeles from 1981 to fucking 1986. And this fucking dude was killing people like right down the street. And we were terrified. It's like if when you grew up and you were 9 and you remembered COVID, you're like, hey, I remember COVID at 9.
Raping little boys at the time.
That was my shit. Like, to scare your friends, you would say, oh, Richard Ramirez is going to get, not Richard Ramirez, you would say the Night Stalker, the Valiant Charter. You would say shit like that, right? And then the show comes out, and bro, and I find out extra shit. Like, the show's good. But let me tell you, man, terrifying to watch. Like, I watch episode 3, and then I go to sleep, and I shit you not. Like, at 3:30 in the morning, I get up, and I'd go clear the house. And then I'm outside thinking like, yeah, this guy's dead. He's waiting for me to watch this show, then to go outside. He's gonna kill me right. And I'm like,
dude, I lock my room door when I sleep because of shit like that.
Yeah, bro. The show is good, bro. That guy was crazy.
How many people did he kill,
bro?
Look at it right now.
Look, I'll tell you right now, the counts, he must have killed like 13 or 16 people, but then there's more that they're coming out after with DNA. Because in the 80s, you couldn't.
Bro, I haven't been watching the show, but I saw it at the end, the credits, and it was like, rest in peace, blah, 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 blah. And it just kept putting names and names and names and names. I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy fucking, I don't remember hearing too much about that down here.
No, this guy,
you know how fucked up it was that they dismissed all like the child abuse cases because they had enough murder cases to like give him the death penalty.
He was.
I mean, yeah, you can only kill him one time, right? How many times are you gonna kill him?
Crazy the way he operated and the things that he did. Crazy. And to think that people would sleep. Look, to think, just like we'll talk about one day that we didn't wear masks. Like people used to sleep with their door, they didn't lock their doors. Now it's just a natural thing. You're like, la puerta. Like now you lock your shit. But I remember the 80s.
My room door.
I remember the 80s. It was like I slept with my window open in the 80s as a kid. Dog. The wind would blow my curtain. You're like, oh, California.
Hey, dude. I live on the second and third floor. My wife and my daughter, they freak out when it's weather like this. I've had the windows open and they're still fucking freaking out. And I'm like, dude, open the fucking windows. Will we fucking relax? Even if when we used to live in a house,
you're gonna catch a draft,
dude. When it's this kind of Florida weather, dude, open up those windows, bro. Open up the fucking windows, man. Stop living in fear, dude.
That's insane.
Richard Ramirez was scary, but you know what? For me, what was the scariest was the Gainesville killer, bro.
Taxes.
Oh, that's right, Gainesville. That was my time too.
Dude,
Gainesville was fucking terrifying.
No, those guys are just I study them. I like to watch documentaries on them, kind of like how I like to play GTA. I'm not really gonna rob a bank, but it's crazy how different you are from people like that. You know, like I usually compare that to like athletes, like, oh shit, I'll never be LeBron. Like he's a different guy. But in this case, this monster guy, like I can't fathom that. How he could have done all that shit, man.
But we're fucking fascinated with that.
You want to hear his stats?
Do it. I know it's like
let's do the stats. Let's do the serial killer stats.
Is he the Tom Brady of serial killers?
No.
Yeah, he was 29. He's like the Pat Mahomes.
He's up there, dog. He's up there. Now you know what? He's up
13
there
murders, 5 attempts, 11 sexual assaults, and 14 burglaries.
He's like the Bo Jackson. Like,
hey, Hall of Famer? Hall of Famer?
Oh, hell yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Check this out. This guy was right now, his lawyers and the show exposes. I didn't know this. The Netflix show exposes that the lawyers are like, yo, from defending him, I think there's shit out there y'all didn't get him yet for. And that's the crazy shit. Like, this isn't his first rodeo. It's like we caught him in his season like 14. You know what I'm saying?
It must suck to be one of the people. I mean, obviously it all sucks, but like you're like one of the extra victims where like they never stopped him in time. He just kept going, and like you said, they didn't charge him for the other shit, Tank. Like the guy did so much shit that he probably could have been fucking sentenced to death, this life, next life, reincarnation.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, he died of cancer. He died of cancer in less than 20 years.
The thing too is it's just thinking about it this way, dude. Yeah, my cousin. Yeah, Richard Ramirez killed my cousin, and that affects people forever, bro. For as long as you know how they say you're remembered as long as the last person that remembers you alive.
Yeah,
it's the same thing, bro. Imagine, those people that he killed.
Yeah, like somebody's grandmother. Like, you never forget that.
Yeah, dude. It's like
you never forget that. You never forget that. They're for the rest of their life, but they get vindication from when shows come out and people feel sympathetic to, like, if more people in the public say, "Man, what a fucking asshole! What he did that to your grandmother," you can actually feel good because people don't say that shit.
But most people don't, dude. Look, we're not talking about the victims. We're talking about
fucking him. He killed.
He killed fucking 13 people. He's a fucking Hall of Famer.
I mean, I was about to say, shout out.
We're savages, man. That's what we are.
Victims.
We're savages.
That wouldn't be the right term.
Condolences.
Somos animales.
Condolences to all the victims.
Yeah, dude. It's like,
listen, when we get to.
Dude, yeah, my uncle was eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. He's you know the guy that got drilled in the head? Yeah, that was my cousin, bro. Yeah.
What kind of drill bit was it?
How many times are you gonna kill your uncle, dude? Your uncle, you just killed him like
it's
5
always his uncle, dude.
Yeah. Lay off your uncle, bro.
Hey, no, relax.
Jeffrey Dahmer was probably my cousin.
Dahmer was crazy motherfucker too, man.
Sick fuckers, bro.
All of them, bro.
Fucking sick people.
Dude, I don't know if I'm crazy, but I enjoy reading about serial killers, bro.
Everybody does.
I do too. I love it.
Everybody does.
You want to know. This is what made us the crazy apes that we are. We want to know what we don't know, man. Yeah. What is that? What the fuck is that? Open it. No. I want to see behind that. Like, that's our thing up here.
Yeah.
It's hot wired in here.
We should do an episode on that. Fucking Hall of Fame killers.
Are we gonna segue into Betty and Barney real quick?
Well, I'm gonna kill this in a little bit because I'm trying to separate the sports and we're kind of getting into wacky shit.
Yeah,
we're gonna do the other show a little bit later on. But what else with the sports world is going on?
Hank Aaron passed.
Hank Aaron just passed.
Aaron, thank you, dude. I almost forgot.
RIP or Hank Aaron. I'll definitely RIP to that.
Yeah, bro. Fucking rest in peace, Hammer.
Last act, bro.
A movie I recommend you guys to watch if you haven't seen it yet. One Night in Miami. Have you seen it?
Not yet. I'm dying to see it.
No.
Watch it.
Are any of you guys watching Your Honor on Showtime?
No, what's that about?
It's with Cranston from Breaking Bad.
No shit. But what's the show about? Like
He's a judge in New Orleans.
Oof.
And his
court show.
It's not a. It is and it's not.
Nice,
dude. Showtime. You gotta watch it.
Have Showtime.
Something happens with his son, dude. It's dynamite, bro. So good.
I'm gonna watch it.
Your Honor.
All right, fellas, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Wait.
Yes.
Who was the coach that got into? Oh, the guy from was it Boston?
Mets general manager.
Mets.
62 straight text messages to this reporter chick and unsolicited dick pics. Shout out to him.
He got hired and fired in like a month.
Motherfucker.
Yo, what's the most text messages you ever sent in a row without a response?
6?
That's
a lot.
Like 3.
2, maybe.
I'm out by 3.
Nah, I think it's 4, dude.
Yeah, 6 is the top rating of text messaging. If you get 6,
too much. Unless you're splitting the text, is like the is the people split words. Shit. Good morning, text. How you doing, text? Go to the door, text. Like you get like 4 texts and it's all one sentence. You could have done it in one sentence. Asshole.
I can do it. The more that I know somebody, the longer that I know somebody, the more text messages I can send in a row. That's kind of my rule.
Yeah, cool. Like if it was his wife that he like cheated on and got caught, whatever, it would be fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Different circumstances.
Not somebody that you just fucking got her number, bro.
But she was part of the media. She was part of the media. She wasn't just somebody he met. She's part of
her, dude. That's what I want to see.
Okay, what's the crime?
The dick pic.
The dick pic has to be.
Okay, and that can't happen in social context, and so
someone
can't send a dick pic to somebody.
It's not just that; it was a dick pic. He's a high official.
Oh, okay. So it's like
in the organization.
Fraternization.
She was a reporter that could have helped her career move forward.
Gotcha. Wow, you would never think that someone's penis in a picture would help someone's career advance.
If she said yes.
That's
in their mouth, even more.
Yeah.
That's for the Mets.
Well, but he was a Cub scout,
right?
No pun intended. He was a scout for the Chicago Cubs at the time that this happened.
But that was the time when the Cubs won the World Series, so they were big time.
Yeah, so he's fucking out from the Mets. They've had a hard go of it. Chris, Talking Trash Can, thanks for joining us, brother. Thanks, fellas.
To the next one.
Hell yeah. Let's play the exit music.
All right, guys. I got this guy had a hemorrhage. All right, guys. Have a good night.